Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have Crusader Kings 3. So this looks like the last introduction video that we are going to get. The game officially launches, I would say in about less than 24 hours. I'm very excited. We're getting there. We're almost there. I think a little bit more than 24 hours. I think 30 hours around there. But yeah, by the time you guys do see this video, the game will be hopefully very close to launch, but as I'm recording this, it is 30 hours away. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna finish this one up. I've pretty much done all these other introduction videos. I enjoyed them. They're getting me very hyped about the game. I do want to take this game very seriously. I know the other one I played kind of when I was younger, and wasn't the best at it. I was just fooling around doing whatever. But I do want to take this one seriously, learn all the ins and outs, and share some content with you guys. So without further ado, this is Religion, and the original video will be in the description. I always started that part, but let's get to it.
Welcome knights, ladies and lords, I'm Pixelated Apollo, and I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to bring you a series of tutorial videos about Crusader Kings 3. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how religion works. Religion in Crusader Kings 3 can consist of many different denominations called faiths. Religions belong to one of the three larger religious families: Abrahamic, Eastern, or Pagan. In the bottom left of the screen, you will see your Religion tab. Here it will show your ruler's faiths.
This is something I never really understood in the game. Even when I played CK2, I never, I could never grasp it, or like how big of an influence it had, or something like that, right? So it said there's three major religions in this game, and we're gonna see what part they do play.
Tenets, devotion, fervor, and holy sites.
Okay.
Faith is a specific denomination of a larger religion. All characters and counties have a faith, just like they have a culture. In this example, my ruler's faith is insular Christianity, which emphasizes on penance, monasticism, and incorporates many traditional Celtic marriage customs.
Okay, so there's three main ones, and then there's a lot of different ones for each of the main ones, right? That kind of makes sense, right? There's a lot of faiths for the different religions.
To the wider Christian world.
And each faith has
Every
different
faith
beliefs,
comes
right?
with a set of doctrines, religious laws that determine what is acceptable behavior within a faith.
Okay.
These doctrines will be a great guide for how you want your rulers to behave and what traits would be favored amongst your countrymen. When it comes to religion, your character's devotion can help you greatly earn the respect of the clergy, which includes the court chaplains, realm priests, theocratic rulers, or really anyone with a monk trait. As you increase your piety, so does your devotion. There are 5 levels of devotion: dutiful,
faithful, devoted servant, paragon of virtue, and religious icon. Okay, so this is like recruit, and this is like you're that guy. Okay.
faithful, devoted servant, paragon of virtue, and religious icon. Each level increases the clergy's opinion of your ruler. Another important element to religion is tenets. Tenets represent the faith's unique quirks and rites.
Okay.
Religions also have holy sites. They're specific locations that are considered important to your ruler's faith. If a holy site is under control by a person of your faith, it will give a bonus to all the rulers of that faith. For example, my ruler's faith is insular Christianity, and Armagh is controlled by an insular ruler, which gives me a +1 learning per level of devotion and monthly piety of 5%. Fervor is another game mechanic you need to watch closely in the religion tab. The fervor of faith ranges from 0 to 100%, and low fervor makes it easier for rulers to create new faiths of their own and increase the likelihood of counties and characters converting to other faiths, though high fervor increases county conversion speed. Fervor will change over time, though smaller.
Oh, can you do a playthrough of like somebody who just tries to change everybody's faith? Kind of like make up a random faith and then try to change everybody's perception. We're gonna see.
Smaller faiths tend to have higher fervor, while larger faiths tend to have lower fervor. Waging holy wars and successful holy wars will decrease fervor, but being a target of holy wars will increase fervor, and so will outbreaks of heresy. Heresy will happen when a fervor of a faith is low. When that happens, a ruler of low fervor will convert to another faith and will become a heresiarch.
Jesus Christ, all these damn terminologies. I'm sorry. I'm not in tune with all this. Oh man. So if they get too weak, they have to go to a different faith, and then they kind of merge together into another form of faith, right? Whatever he just said. Okay.
If the outbreak is minor, it will stop with that character. If it's a major outbreak, it would spread to other characters, including yours, which will give you a choice to convert, should you desire. Now, depending on what faith you have, you might have a head of faith. This is a person that is considered the formal leader of a faith. The powers and the nature of the head of faith depends on the doctrines of that faith. Some faiths have a spiritual head of faith, like the Pope. Spiritual heads of faith usually have access to interactions, such as being able to grant claims and gold. There are also temporal heads of faith, leaders like the Caliph. Temporal leaders act much like normal rulers, but not all faiths have a head of faith. Going back to my example ruler, whose faith is insular Christianity, has no head of faith. Well guys, that about wraps up the basics of
Can you become the head of faith? Or do you only play as like a lord? Or can you become the head of it? I don't know. But listen, if you do know, let me know. Very excited. We're getting very, very close. It's been another introduction video. Shout out to Pixelated Apollo. I hope you do very well. Hope your channel does very well. Once the game does come out, I'll probably watch some of his videos as well. But yeah, without further ado, ask me any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe.